Live, and I am on Live Video Hub, and we broadcast on the Live Video Hub, which is operated by BeLive.tv. So let's take that off the screen and reveal me. Hello, this is Stephen in Wiltshire, in England. It's 12 p.m. Eastern, it's 5 p.m. in the UK, 6 p.m. in Cape Town, and welcome to the show. Now, normally at this time on a Wednesday, you would expect to see sat next to me RJ Redden. RJ is actually out. She's actually giving a live talk this week. She's actually presenting at a seminar. So the show's all mine. So say hello, and if you want to come on camera, just type guest in the comments to join me. And you're more than welcome to come and join me live on camera as I get my agenda sorted. So welcome to the show. And today we're talking about the Live Video Hub, which I say is operated by BeLive.tv. So who are you? I can see 3 people watching. Welcome to the show. If you want to join me on camera, just type guest and that will bring you in, and we can chat away. Now, today's show is different for a second reason, insofar as I'm actually being interviewed by Cheryl Piper at 1 p.m. Eastern. So just a warning, if you're planning to stay here for the full hour, I'm going to run the show for about 45 minutes today. So you see less of me now, but you'll see me on a second show at 1 p.m. Eastern, and on a different topic as well. Now, before today's show, I did something which I don't normally do. I actually promoted this show on Twitter. So if you came in via the link on Twitter, could you let me know? I want to know whether this actually works or not. I went live there for 5 minutes, and a couple of hundred people actually saw the tweet, which is good, and watched the video. So right, let's get down to business. And we're talking about the Live Video Hub. And if you are on the Live Video Hub, then you can claim your badge, which says we broadcast on Live Video Hub and BeLive.tv. So that's it. If you are on the hub, let me know, and you can have a badge to display on your page. So I suppose the first thing is that the hub is free to join. Okay, it's operated by BeLive.tv, and they're not making a charge for being on the hub. And the simple fact is that when you go live on your business page, you also go live on the hub. Now, the thing is that as a viewer of content, I can go to Live Video Hub and I can choose from 170 different shows. I don't have to visit 170 different pages. I can just choose the shows that I want to watch, and I can set reminders. I can do a whole range of things. And we're finding that quite a lot of viewers are from around the globe, where English is not their native language, and they're coming to the Live Video Hub to actually brush up on their English, which is all absolutely brilliant. Now, a major thing, I've just been speaking to Laurie, and I want to make this point. You can broadcast the Live Video Hub anytime that you want. Any show that's done on BeLive.tv, you can broadcast to the Live Video Hub. The Live Video Hub will never, ever broadcast to your page, ever. I've given my word on that, and my word is good. You will not see any broadcasts from the Live Video Hub on your page. All you need to do is create. I can see Ed in the lobby. I'll bring Ed in the show in a minute. Step one, you having signed up, and to sign up takes 30 seconds. You just need to give me a page link, and I send you a confirmation link back. You click that, and then whenever you create a show, you create your scheduled show on BeLive TV as you normally would. There is no change at all to that. Now, we know that when you create a scheduled show on BeLive.tv, it creates a post on Facebook. Now, that post on Facebook can be edited, and you can edit it, and you can go to the settings tab, And on the settings tab, you'll find cross-posting. And under cross-posting, you'll see the live video hub. You click that, it will turn green. And that means that after you've saved the post, when you go live on your page, you go live on the hub. And that's it. When you go live on your page, you also go live on the video hub. Now, I know that Ed has got some questions, so I'd like to introduce you. I'll take that graphic off the screen and bring in my friend Ed. And we say welcome to Ed Weinberg.
Hey, Steve.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Ed.
How
are you?
Yeah, I'm
good. You're live?
I'm live. Okay. So yesterday, after I guess taking the summer off, I decided to go live. And although I've heard this story before, I don't remember any of it. So I'm sure that I went to your site, sent you the information, but I did it again on the 2 business pages that I use. So
okay, yeah.
Did you get that information?
I think you are on the hub. All you need to do is to, when you create your scheduled post, edit the Facebook post, because it shows you a post on Facebook, the one that people get reminders from, yeah? And then when you edit the post and save it, you'll then go live on the hub. So when you go live on your page, you go live on the hub.
Now, is there a way to set it up so that I would automatically go live in groups that I manage?
No, it's only in relation to business pages. So
okay,
it's business page to business page. So it doesn't do that at the moment. I mean, it's a wonderful thing that Facebook have done. I'm saying hello to Tish. It's a wonderful thing that Facebook have done, and they're providing it for free. BeLive TV are providing a live video hub for free. And where it will go, I don't know. But all I know is that it's working very well. There are currently 15 different shows every day on the live video hub, so you can go and channel hop on there. And to get on there, to edit a show takes you literally 30 seconds. Yeah.
Okay, so so I am going to go live on my business page, not on my personal page.
Correct.
And if I do it on my personal page, I can't use this option.
Correct. Yeah. It's business page to business page.
Business page to business page.
No profiles, no groups.
Okay, now there's also some app that I can put in on my group that does something with BeLive.
There is.
There
is an app, and I've not used it for a long while. So Live Leap will actually share the post for you when you go live.
So where will it share it on? If I go live on my personal page, it shares it on my business page, or
you basically set up a route, and you say to it, when I go live on my personal page, please transfer it to here, 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 and here, and it will. You okay with that? So you preset a route from you saying, this is where I'm starting from, which is my personal page, yeah, and this is where I want to go to. And that a second route would be, this is my business page, this is where I want to go to. This is my third route, which is my second business page, and this is where I want to go to. So you end up with routes for your personal profile and your 2 business pages, and it will carry out your instructions.
Okay. Yeah. Great. Then I'm going to try these the next time I go live, and maybe you'll see me on the hub.
Well, hopefully, just to point out that the hub is free, and Live Leap is currently $19 a month. So, but again, again, it's a question of choices. But you see, the thing about going live on the live video hub is you're not alone, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
People can go to the live video hub, and they can see, as I said, 15, 16 shows which are going live that day. and you can hop into a show. You can set a reminder for a show. In actual fact, Be Live are actually promoting all this, and all the shows, the upcoming shows, and all 1,150 recordings of shows. That's how many shows we've had on the hub so far. All the recordings are actually on one web page, and you can go to that web page and you can see all the broadcasts upcoming. Do you want me to show you? Right, just give me a second. Right, I'm going to take that off the screen, and I'm going to take you over. I'm going to go full screen on this. If you're watching, you want to go full screen as well, please do. This is the link that I just posted, and it's actually on my blog at the moment. And you can see it's a live video hub, and underneath that we have a short video. Shall we play the video?
Okay. Maybe make that full screen.
Well, you can't from where you are.
No, I know I can't, and I hear no sound.
Correct, there is no sound.
Oh, okay. Well, then we can talk while it's happening. So
well,
I am
just it would be annoying people.
Are you right? I am getting notifications when other people go live on Live Hub. Good.
Right. Okay. So that's the introduction to the Live Video Hub. Then underneath that, we've got a couple of tweets. If you do visit the page, please tweet one of the tweets. Two to choose from. Be Live are promoting over 170 broadcasters who have shows on the Live Video Hub, and you can check out upcoming shows and watch recordings. And my personal thank you to every single live broadcaster using BeLive.tv who goes live on their Facebook page and at the same time goes live on the hub, reaching new audiences. And you can watch the replays and the upcoming shows here. Now, this is 32 shows. I'm just going to scroll past quickly. So those are 32 shows, and you see they're all by different people. It's not just me. And I can click on a show, and I can click the play button, and it brings up Adair. I can press play again. Again, we'll have no sound, but you can see Adair's show from earlier today. And we'll let Adair run for a second or two. Then I can press the background, and this is Joshua. This is Joshua's show earlier today, and he's obviously fast asleep before the show. He may well wake up at one point. He's going to wake up. Okay. But the idea behind this is that you can go down and you can actually click on the show and you can play the show. You can read what the show's about. And if you want, you could actually view that show on Facebook. So that takes you direct to the show on Facebook as it was shown on the hub. And we'll wait a second or two for my internet to catch up. And
now, in order to comment, we have to go to where it was originally placed, right?
Right. That's true at the moment. I'll come back to that point, if I may, later. Now we can see all the broadcasts, and I can hear Marco Novo in the background as well. So final one, and we go for this. This is one of my favorites. We'll play this. This was the show from yesterday with myself and Fonz. I live here. So the other thing you can do from here is that you can actually share the shows. You can tweet a show, and before you do that, you should copy or close that. You should actually copy the text you want to tweet. So I'm going to copy that text, press the tweet button, and paste it in front of the URL and tweet it. So you're actually helping the people on the show by actually letting the world know about their show. Now, the grayed out ones are shows that are yet to come out today. So there are 3, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 shows which is going to be broadcast today. And if I just refresh this for a moment, just to make a point, if I clear the cache, just bear with me on this. I'm actually controlling the page, so I can clear the cache, refresh the page, and you can see the page has now changed. There's Ed and myself live now, and I can press play, and you can see what's actually on the screen now. Okay, that's weird. Okay, Claire was live earlier today, but if I click on a show that's not started, then I can go view it on Facebook and get a reminder. Now that just happens to be for the show that's taking place in 45 minutes time with myself and Cheryl. So this live video hub page has over 1150 shows on it. You can go back to June when we started all this, and you can watch any show that you like. And coming up, we'll actually be sort of putting indexes on there so you can actually find things a bit more quickly. So I'm going to stop sharing now. I'm going to come back to me, and we're back, Ed. Okay, so that was a tour. Basically, what you're actually buying into when you sign up to the Live Video Hub is BeLive.tv promoting your show for you.
Okay.
Because this is just the beginning.
There's going to be more?
Whenever I get a new idea, there's going to be more.
So wait, was this your idea or was this BeLive's idea?
It's my idea, and it's been adopted by BeLive. Right, let's catch up with the comments. And then we'll go on with the questions. And you download the app for mobile. Right, I downloaded it, but when right, okay. It's right, okay. First thing you do is you download the mobile app. I've broken it again. Bear with me a minute. You download the mobile app. You don't open it. Don't open the mobile app. It's useless on its own. It doesn't do a thing. Android or iOS, opening the app gets you nowhere. What you do is you actually click on the link, and that it opens the app, and it opens the app on the correct show. So good afternoon, Kelly. I hope that makes sense. And say hello to Nancy. Right, okay. Do we have full control of what's written below our videos? When you go live on the hub, it makes a copy of your original. So the text is taken from your original. So anything you put in the text to begin with will stay at the end. And the only additional thing that happens to it is people will comment on it. Yeah. And I'm going to touch wood here. We've never had a troll. And if we did get one, they would soon be or stop from watching any live video hub video. So you have control. Basically, when you create a show, you decide to go live on the hub. If you don't do anything, you don't go live on the hub. If you send me a link to your show, you won't go live on the hub. And it's just simply, as we said earlier, the process is after you've signed up is step 1, create your show as normal. Step 2, edit it and cross-post to the Live Video Hub and save it. And then when you go live on the hub. So that's 1, 2, 3. The whole of that, creating the show is as normal, so nothing changes there. Editing takes about 30 seconds. And when you edit, what happens is this. You say, right, I want to go live on the Live Video Hub, I want to cross-post to the Live Video Hub. When you press save, it creates a post on the Live Video Hub without you doing anything. You can set it, forget it, and you just know, confidently know, that when you go live on your page, you'll go live on the hub. If you do not edit the posting before you go live, then nothing happens. So I was speaking to someone earlier today, and they said, right, okay, this is a fair point. We don't always broadcast on BeLive.tv. Now, rather than saying why not, because they broadcast on things like Zoom, etc., and BeLive TV This is their page, so we don't want any non-BeLive.tv shows on there. So essentially, if it's not a BeLive.tv show, you don't do anything, and it will never appear on the hub. So that seems to be working quite well.
Okay, Steve, I'm gonna disappear now, and I'm gonna try to set one up to work on the video hub.
All right. Okay.
And maybe I'll come back if I have problems.
If you've got any problems, or if you're successful, just come by. Okay.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Right. Okay. So let's take these off the screen because I'm hiding, and I'll hide that one too. Okay. Let's catch up with the questions. And so got control of what's written because you wrote it. I just edit it. Well, I could edit it, but I don't. I leave it as is. One point though, when you are editing the video, if you're editing the video, the URL you're actually going live on will be at the top of the screen. You should copy that into the text on the post and say something like, to comment live, please visit. Doesn't matter where people watch the replay. All right, what we're trying to do, this is not about getting views on the hub, this is about getting people to your page. So when you do create a show and you do edit it, put in a link saying to comment live, please go to, and it'll be a link to your own page. You can just cut and paste it. Right, okay. Right, you can share a broadcast at any time. You've got to cross post beforehand. You've got to set the cross posting up beforehand. You can, yeah, that's the golden rule. Create the show, edit it, that's it. If you don't edit it, nothing will happen. But you can cross post after the show, but it seems a bit, you're missing out. The point is that people have got reminders set and look out for shows going live on the live video hub. They've said, and nearly 500 people have done this. People have communicated with the live video hub page and they've set reminders so that they get notified when somebody goes live. If you do everything after the event, then you're losing the power of the hub because the power comes when you actually go live. And you can't do anything whilst you're live. That's correct. Other than the normal shares that we can all do. And Nancy has a question. Right, okay. I do, that's a good point. Nancy's saying, also, can you change the freeze frame that people see on your list of videos instead of some silly face? Right, I'll make you a promise from today forward. If I see a silly face on a video, I will change it. Okay? I know I do look at the videos, and if there's something which people wouldn't want to see in the light of day, then I can edit the video and change the cover photo and make sure it's reasonable. So that's a good point, Nancy. And if you've anybody you would like me to edit, then just let me know the links and I'll go through and make a list. And Kelly's saying that the app is saying, yes, it did say join, but just shut it off. Okay, the thing about a phone is that once you load an app, when you actually close it, it's not closing. I know you think it's closed, but it's actually running in the background. So when you bring it when you actually bring it up, it's already loaded. If you could, Kelly, if you could restart your phone, then it should work. Click the link and then come in. That should work. Okay, hopefully. Right, okay. So just said that we're actually going to be promoting more and more all the shows that are on the live video hub, 172 now, and we'll be doing that inside and outside of Facebook, promoting by Twitter and by Instagram and by anything we can think of. And we will be creating advertisements from the shows that are actually posted on the hub and promoting them. Now, when we decide to do that, the plan is we may do 1 or 2 a week. Then if you've been selected, if you broadcast on the hub that week and your show is selected, you'll be asked for permission beforehand. I know it's illogical. Everybody should want their show advertising, but we will check with you if we are going to advertise your show as it was recorded on the live video hub. We will edit it to make sure there's a link back to your page if you've not put the link in, but we will be promoting heavily everything that's on live video hub. Okay, right, and the live video hub page, I'm just trying to get, all right, I've done that bit. I'm going through my agenda and I put things in twice. Also, you'll find on the hub, if you are broadcasting on the hub, then I'm interviewing everybody who does broadcast on the hub. Now, with 172 people, it's going to take me a week or two. But if you'd like to be interviewed about your show and promoted, then just let me know. And that interview normally lasts about 20 to 30 minutes. You give me 3 questions to start the process. We go live and the show recording is then promoted. And we can talk about your show. We can talk about who you are, what you do, and why people should watch the show. And again, free service, and it's open to everybody who broadcasts on the hub. So hub interviews, if you are on the hub at the moment, and I say thank you if you are, then you can actually be interviewed by yours truly at a time to suit you. But please do remember just one thing, please. I'm in the UK. So like your 12 midday is my 5 o'clock, which means your 8 p.m. is my 1 o'clock in the morning. So the interviews tend to take place between your 10 and your 4 o'clock. Okay. But you can actually do it at a time to suit you. If you contact me, then you can actually get a link to arrange it. Do you have questions? If you've got any questions about what I'm talking about today, then what you can do is if you go here, I'm just about to post a link into Facebook, direct into Facebook, so you should see this in a second. If you've got any questions at all about the hub, I'm happy to answer any and all of them. Major point is, Be Live TV page, it's free, it is being promoted. We will never, ever broadcast on your page, and we're going to promote the heck out of this. It's becoming very successful. We're getting towards 200 broadcasters. We're nearly ready for Live Video Hub 2. So all is going well and swimmingly. And I'm hoping that Ed, who was with us earlier, is actually managing to get this working too. Right, okay. One final thing I got to mention, well, not necessarily final, but discoverability engine. One of the things that's a problem is actually getting discovered, actually getting found. And if you broadcast on Live Video Hub and you send us the title of your show, a direct link, a photograph, a link to your web page, a link to your bot, then we, that's when I say we, RJ and I, will put all that information into our discoverability bot, which is on Messenger, and people can go to Messenger and they can just type in see the shows or find the show, and they will then give them a list of categories. So you've got business shows, you've got chat shows, you've got special interest shows, you've got coaching shows. They select from that list and will then be shown your show. And when it's given your show, they can go direct to your page, they can speak to your bot, they can follow up any special offers you've got. So again, the Discoverability Engine is another free service. Oh, right, okay. And as I'm promoting things, an old geezer's joined us. Another old geezer. Well, I'm not old. Mr. John Upton, who with me will be live at, well, it's 5 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. Oh, he's corrected the text. This is the correct text. 10 a.m. in the UK, 10 a.m. British summertime, when four old geezers talk about current affairs and other topics in Blubbing for Britain, episode 142, I think. There you are, John. Just a story. I don't just cross post to Live Video Hub. I cross post to Be Live in 5, to my own two business pages, and to the Blubbing for Britain page for this show. And I cross posted this show to the Blubbing for Britain page. Now, as we all know, Facebook is messing about with the cover photos for posts. And what it's doing at the moment is when it creates a post on another page, it's taking the image from that page. So in other words, what I'm saying is it would not take the Live Video image, it would take the Blubbing for Britain image. So a post went out today, just coming down, a post went out today, and it had the Blubbing for Britain image on it, but it was advertising this show. You see where I'm going with this? So it has the photo for Blubbing for Britain with the four of us, John, myself, Peter and Stephen, but underneath the text says Stephen is going live at 12 p.m. Eastern. Well, one of the four, and it wasn't John, saw the post and shared this show. So I want to give a big shout out to whoever did share the show, because that was really good. I think it's annoying at the moment that Facebook are actually experimenting with cover photos, because when you see a cover photo, like this one, for example, you can look at the picture, you know exactly what it is. And if you see the Blubbing for Britain photo, you know exactly what Blubbing for Britain is. But when they start messing about with photos and say hello to Catherine. Hello, Catherine. Talking about the Live Video Hub. When they start messing about with the photos that go on video posts on Facebook, and Be Live TV have no control over it whatsoever. And whilst it's a pain to us, it's a pain many thousand times over, as they've got to explain to every single broadcaster on BeLive.tv. It's not BeLive.tv, it's Facebook that's doing all this with the show cards. And the sooner that Facebook sort it out, the better. Okay, let's do a quick recap, shall we? Because for everybody who's joined us, we're talking about the Live Video Hub, which is run by BeLive.tv. The hub is free to join. And when you go live on your page, you actually go live on the hub. And it's just so simple and easy to do that it only takes a few minutes to actually create the post, edit it, and then you can forget it, because you can set it and forget it. And once you go live on your page, you're actually going live on the hub. Now, I made a promise last week. I'm going to keep that promise now. I'm going to take that heading off. And I was asked, because last week when I did this show, I said, I'm going off. I'm going to go to see. I'm just going to check that this is actually showing correctly on screen. If you want to go full screen, please do. I'm just going to bring it up on screen and go full screen here. Last week, I went to do the Confetti Battle. Now, this is people arriving at the Confetti Battle, and you can see that there is a fair going on. This is where I live. This is Devizes. You can see in the background, you can see the Corn Exchange. And as I go through the photographs, I'll walk you through them. Just a minute. It would help if I went the right way, wouldn't it? That's the fair setting up. And that's our green. That's where a lot of events take place. But this particular event took place in the town square. And here's possibly, I'm not saying this is going to work, a short video. You won't hear any sound. And this is before I bought my camera stand, has to be said. So with the camera stand with me, it will not be as shaky. So go to the next one, which is just a still photograph. And you can see there's a crane in the background. And, oh, hang on. I knew I'd get this wrong. There's a crane in the background. And believe it or not, as I cycle through these photographs, you can see people impatiently waiting for it all to start. And you can see the crane, and you can see now that the crane is actually lowering something, and two clowns climbed onto the crane, or not onto the crane, onto the seats, and they proceeded to have a battle royal and started to release confetti over the crowd. But this is only the warm-up act. Behind them is what we call the confetti cannon, and it shoots confetti, not when they're on the stage, but go past them. It starts to shoot confetti, and I'm hoping to catch this on video. This is nothing to do with a live video hub. This is to do with, that's not a good video. This may be a better video. I should have edited these. I know I should. My apologies for this. I do hope you're watching full screen. Okay, so you can now just about make out, you can see the confetti whirling through the air from the cannon, and the crowd are being covered in it. People have bought their own little bags of confetti and are throwing confetti at each other. I'm not sure whether that, I go back, and still raining confetti, and the aftermath, which I've cut to now, is that not only the people covered in confetti, the ground is covered in confetti too. And it's just a great time. It's a time that everybody has fun. This is our main square, and you can see that there's a dodgems in the background, and you can see all the townhouses that were built at different times in the 17th and 18th centuries. And I want you to guess the word that's behind that gentleman's head. What do you think it says? I will guess that actually says Pizza Express. So that was the confetti battle. Oh, by the way, that's Angelica, my partner, and watching the fireworks. And I'm not sure how good this video is, but I'm going to let it play anyway. After the confetti battle, we have fireworks. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't stood in the best place, and that's my thumb, bottom right-hand corner. So I think this may be a good point to actually stop sharing and come back. So if you enjoyed the fireworks, thank you. And I can see you still watching. So that was the confetti battle, followed by fireworks, and the weekend that was followed by the carnival. I'll show you the carnival next week. For the moment, though, let's stick with the live video hub. But I did promise on the show last Wednesday that I would actually show what took place at Confetti Battle. Basically, it's roughly between 800 and 1,000 people in the town square, all having a fantastic time and being covered in confetti. And the thing about it is you go walk home afterwards. We got personally attacked with confetti, so we were covered. And when you get home, you find confetti everywhere. Not just on the day you go home, but you find, you get the picture now, there's confetti around the house for a couple of days after that. But that's the nature of the devisers. We have a 2-week celebration of just being devisers, really. And the confetti battle goes back quite a while. Quite a number of years. Okay, so now, if anybody has any questions, then please do ask. But I'm just trying to find, just give me a second. I want to find something on my page because I want to post this link in. Because what I want to do is, if you allow me, if I click there and there, I'm going to post a link now. Because if you've been watching me now, for which I say thank you, but I'm actually live with Cheryl at 1 p.m. So there's a link to the show with Cheryl, and I'll bring it up on screen in a second. There we are. Right, so I've been talking about a live video hub. I'm going to talk about something different with Cheryl. I'm a guest on the show, so I have no control over what's going to happen, but I know we're going to have fun. Cheryl was part of the 5 days live, and she runs a brilliant show, and I'm just honoured to be a guest on there today. And if you check out the post, you'll see, as I checked it out, we're discussing communication and conversations and how it helps in your life and whilst live streaming. And looking forward to being there. But as you'll gather, in order to be there, I can't broadcast in 2 places at one time. Well, technically I could. I could click the link, guest link that Cheryl sent me, and I could go direct to the show, and I could be on 2 shows at the same time. Try it, it works. But the thing is that you would actually be saying the same thing on both shows. Now, if I'm talking about a live video of here and I suddenly pick, you go, right, that's not going to work, is it? So I'm going to end this show a few minutes early. I know we normally run for the hour, but forgive me for that. And take a point from Becky. In your opinion, what shows get watched more? Business shows where you have learn a tactic or action step, or like a Blabbing for Britain type show? That's a heck of a question. Right, okay. If your show has interesting content, I'm going to be general here. Blabbing for Britain, fantastic show, but it's done because the 4 of us enjoy it and we love the fact that people join in. If you're broadcasting and you want to have a larger audience, then you need great content. And shows which educate, entertain, and inform do better than most. But even if you got, I watch shows, because as well as broadcasting, I actually watch shows. And you see shows and you think, that's fantastic content. And then the second question comes to you is, why is nobody else watching this? Do they not know how good it is? And it's at that point you think, well, there needs to be a template that we can all use where you find out how to grow an audience. So what I'll do is I'll get 3 or 4 friends together, Becky, and we'll try and answer your question directly, and we'll also give pointers on how you can actually grow your audience. And we'll do it so that we'll do the show for 2 hours, probably around about 10 a.m. Eastern, one day next week. But the thing is that we'll index the show afterwards. So as we talk about separate topics, you'll be able to go direct to it and listen to what you want to listen to. But as I say, the successful shows build a following, and they build that following slowly. And they build up their lists, and they engage with their audience, and they speak to them during the show. Hopefully I've done that today. And they speak to them after the show. And it's by building rapport, as my friend RJ, who will be back next Wednesday, would say, you build your show one conversation at a time. And that's basically, you've got to start a conversation so that people sort of resonate with what you're saying, understand what you're saying, find what you're saying useful, and you become friends, and they will come and watch your show. For a show to be successful, you do need to build a regular audience. Now, 70% of your audience is going to come after the show. So I want to go back to a point that Nancy made earlier about frames. 70% of the views of any show are after the show. Make sure that the freeze frame or show card is perfect, because Facebook give you 61 of them. Use one as being the best. And that's the way you're going to attract audience, because they see the picture and they will come and knock on your door and come in and watch. So thank you for that idea, Becky. I love getting ideas during the show. So I can't say what's best because I'm biased, but we can put a show together with 3 or 4 of my friends and broadcast one day at 10 a.m. next week. And you can join us then. I'll give advance notice on the Live Video Hub and on Be Live in 5. And we'll try to get to the bottom of why people watch one show and not another. Right. And what? Thank you, Becky. Becky says that would be great. Looking forward to the answer. We can give you. We will give guidance on ways to actually do it. To go from 0 upwards. And as far as I'm concerned, if I meet one new people on a show, one new person on a show, and they return the following week, then I'm going the right way. So everybody who's watched today, just a reminder that I am live in 15 minutes time with Charles Piper, and you're more than welcome to come and watch there and ask questions and join in. To everybody who's watched today, I'd like to say, you're wonderful. Thank you. If you need anything at all in relation to live broadcasting, then just message me. If you want to be on the live video hub, message me. And if you want to be on BrayLive.tv, message me. And Becky, you are most welcome. Take care, everybody. This is Stephen in Wiltshire signing off, and I will see you all again, well, in 15 minutes. Okay, bye for now.